Hello, excuse me, and welcome to another episode of Chaos Craft. You're probably wondering what you're looking at here. Well, this is the Chaos Craft interpreter I wrote that runs in JavaScript and interprets the world around the player, which is represented by this small half face of one of the creatures there, because the sprite map I'm using doesn't actually have the right sprite, but we'll fix that. I realize this looks pretty bad, but what you're seeing here is 5 blocks on each side of the player, above and below, and you're also seeing the player. And so the reason I wrote this is like, why don't you just go into Minecraft and look at it? And I'd show you, but unfortunately, I actually don't have any internet right now because I'm at camp, and I cannot connect. So we're looking at a cache version of this, the world around the player. It makes it easier for me to work offline. And sorry it took so long to build this, but so if you could see here, you can actually see that I made it so it's got a little bit of depth. I shade as it gets lower and lower, so it gets darker the further away. So it has some three-dimensionality. Three-dimensionality, is that right? You know, the ability to see in 3 dimensions. And I actually want to do one from the top and one from the front so we can see what the player is seeing, basically. And what I intend to do, let's do this with, hope this works right now with that internet. Hopefully. There we go. So right now, this is debug is true, basically draws boxes around everything. But what I want to do is make it so it boxes out particular boxes. I don't know if you guys, if you should go back and watch my previous couple videos where I started talking about a version 2 of sorts, where they're much more specific in their blocks, which blocks they're choosing, and so this will help us. So basically, I give it a block range. Each decision neuron in the neural network gets a block range. So let's just say that it's 5 blocks plus y5. So that means between 0 and y. Actually, I've got some over here, don't I? Fake brain. Probably generate one if I tried. Oh, I should have set this up earlier. Let's see if Adam will generate a brain right now. We don't have a Redis connection, so I think my server is going to just be like, nope, you're not doing it. Oh, gosh. As per usual, I can't do it there because I haven't pushed it out to project, and I have no internet. As per usual, my thing's off the rails. So either way, a block range would be like the player's x plus 1, and then their y plus 5, or between, it's actually a range, sorry. So it's between plus 2 and negative 3x. So we'll start, let's just say plus, it'd be negative 2 to plus whatever x. So it's a range there. And then, y. So basically creates a box somewhat relative to the player's position, that if a certain entity or block matches that criteria, that node becomes true, and then all the other nodes in the decision node, and again, please go back and watch the other videos, if they are all set to true, then it'll execute the specific behavior. Well, this allows me to use this highlighting system to see which blocks are true in the player's vision. And so we'll have a top-down view and probably a forward view, which I'm not horribly looking forward to because I had a lot of X's and Y's and stuff like that are, a lot of geometry-esque things there. But that will dictate the player's behavior. And so if you guys remember in previous videos, they were placing blocks somewhat randomly, and this will make it so the behavior, though still random, will be when the neurons are first developed, will become more predictable, as each generation goes on. So the behavior, if we see a behavior like that one structure we saw build, we should see it happen more frequently and more strategically accurate. Now, yeah, but So that's the idea there. Yeah, this is my little debug mode. You see lava there, not because there's actual lava, because I only put in the first handful of blocks. I only got to about gravel so far, so anything higher than gravel, I haven't, and including all these sixes, I haven't actually created those blocks in there. So I said, if you don't find a block, just put lava in there for now. So but I'll keep putting these in there so we can actually see all the different types of blocks and stuff. And ideally, they'll interact with those blocks, and we'll see the sponge. I don't even know there was a sponge. Cool. See that behavior. So I don't have any updates on the neuron. Where we're at right now. I was just in there, I want to say last night, looking around, and I think I need to reset the server because there's so many holes that a lot of them are doing fall deaths for no reason because previous bots have just dug a moat around the spawn area that goes to the base of the mat. So if one is active, it falls to its death right now. So the Gen Zeros and the version 0 gens, I gotta come up with a better versioning thing because I want to call this new generation where you actually have block ranges in there Gen 2, but if I kind of skipped Gen 1 there. I don't know. We'll figure it out. As always, thank you guys for listening. I really appreciate it. Like your comments. I like your, the upvotes, all that stuff. I really appreciate it. I'd love to do this in more capacity. So if you guys like this and know anybody that is looking for gaming AI to another level, I'd love to take this thing and run with it in a more full-time fashion. So again, I'm just kind of throwing the vibe out there. And you guys know any gaming companies or people that pass this on to them. Hopefully this next generation will get really cool. Thanks, everybody. Again, I'm Matt. Blog is Ship or Get Off the Pot. That's SHIP, shiporgetoffthepot.com. Thanks for watching Chaos Craft. Have a good one.